Howdy, 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 folks. This is Eyes of Heimdall here. I decided, I know I've been telling you guys for weeks I was going to make a mining video, but in the last week and a half, with 319 hitting PTU and the changes to mining happening, I decided that probably wasn't a good idea to do yet, so I'll be getting it out to you guys shortly after 319 goes live. So instead, today I think we'll go over how to upgrade your ship. And this is for weapons, ship parts like your quantum drive, your shields. So yeah, let's get into it. First thing you gotta do, and it's just a good habit to get into for all things, is when you land somewhere like a space station or a city, you need to store your ship. Don't leave it in the hangar, don't leave it out on the pad. One, because it can't get stolen if it's not out there, and two, if you want to make these upgrade changes to your ship weapons or your ship parts, you have to have your ship stored at the location where the parts are. So there's places that sell ship weapons and ship parts at just about anywhere you go, as far as space stations, so your Lagrange points, Everest Harbor, those types of space stations. And then also all of your cities have either parts or weapons that you can purchase. I'm going to go ahead and open up my handy Mobi-Glass here. Down here you'll see Vehicle Loadout Manager. I'm going to pull that up. And I think we'll take a peek at the classic Cutlass Black. Sometimes when you select the ship you want to upgrade in the drop-down menu, nothing's gonna pop up here. I normally count 10 to 15 seconds or so. If it doesn't pop up, I'll select a different ship, and normally that'll fix it. Sometimes the servers are just having a real hard time and it just won't populate. But here you'll see we've got a few different menus. Systems are your hard items, so your coolers, quantum drives, shield generators. I actually haven't changed much on this, but I did buy the parts. We're going to go ahead, and that's all I'm doing. I look at the part that I want to put on, and I click on it, and then it's equipped. Down here you'll see the size and the grade. Doesn't really give you much more of the stats than that. I will post a link to a website called Urkel, which is a website that lets you actually get in there and change out parts on a virtual system on your browser. And what's neat is you can get kind of a good idea of what parts are going to work together. The other neat thing about it is it'll tell you where to go find the parts, the places you can buy them. I know it's either 319 or 320. They're going to be doing a huge overhaul to ship parts, but until then, I might as well enjoy them while we can. The only other thing I really wanted to show you guys is weapons work the same as your other systems. However, missile racks are a little more complicated. Not much, but it's important to look at your missile racks that are on your ship, and you'll see here this says MSD blah 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 423. Now what that's telling me is it is a size 4 missile rack on the ship. That's the biggest missile I can put in that slot. The second number is telling me how many missiles and the last number is telling me the size of missiles for that particular rack. I understand that's still confusing, so what we'll do is we'll look at this as all of the missile racks on a Cutlass Black are size 4. There are 4 different size 4 missile racks. If I wanted to put this 423 rack on, it's telling me that I can put 2 size 3 missiles on. However, I like Rattlers myself, Rattler 2s, so I actually use 442s. What that means is I can have, it's a size 4 rack mounting 4 size 2 missiles. Or if I really wanted to have a whole lot of missiles, which is some folks like that, I mean, I can definitely see the allure. I could put this 481, and that is a size 4 rack mounting 8 size 1 missiles. The only other thing you really want to know about changing out weapons that's really important is if you want to run gimbals, you have to purchase the size gimbal for the weapon slot on the vehicle. So a Cutlass Black has 4 size 3 weapon slots. Now I'm using size 3 repeaters. I find them to be the best balance, so I don't have to run back and buy ammo every few missions. But if I wanted to run gimbals, I would need to mount the gimbal, and then I would need to put on the other weapon. So it's not super complicated. I have full faith in you folks to figure that out. The last thing is, though, as you may have noticed, every time I change something, I would come down here and I'd click Save Changes. If you don't click that, nothing's going to change. All your parts are going to be stock just the way they were. So make sure you're clicking that before you back out. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. All right. Well, that was the whole video. Short and sweet. I wasn't looking to waste anybody's time. If you guys have any more questions or recommendations about anything to do with ships or any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I do my best to answer every comment. It's a small channel, and one of the benefits of being a small channel is I get to really give you guys attention back, which I really appreciate. We have grown a lot here in this last month. I'm really proud to say I've had over 500 views this last month, and I know to a lot of folks that's not a lot, but for me that's huge, and I really appreciate all of the time that you guys give when y'all watch these videos, and I hope that they're answering questions you might have, whether you're a new player or a seasoned veteran of the verse. And yeah, so hopefully I know I'm going to have some more videos coming out in the next week or two. I look forward to sharing those with you guys. And either way, take it easy. See you out there in the verse.